12 months after an inland tsunami tore through the Lockyer Valley, thousands paused to remember the 19 people killed in the disaster. Georgie is in Grantham tonight, one of the hardest hit regions. And Georgie, it's been a day to acknowledge both courage and also loss.
Good evening, Bill. It certainly has, that is right. I'm standing at Grantham's Flood Disaster Memorial, where another service has just wrapped up. It has been a day of remembrance which began at dawn. Flags are at half-mast. Wreaths have been laid at Grantham's railway bridge, where so many lives were lost. This time last year, this was a town in chaos after a wall of water tore through it here, taking with it everything in its path. 19 people died. 2 bodies have never been found. The floodwater took lives and livelihoods. 20 towns were severely damaged in the Lockyer Valley. This ceremony was just one of many as the nation's leader joined with locals to remember our state's darkest day. As they have done every day for the past 12 months, the people of the Lockyer Valley found strength in coming together. But even surrounded by so much love, there were those who still looked so alone with their thoughts.
In loss of loved ones, loss of property, all sorts of scarring emotionally and difficulties resulted from this horrendous event. Today, we come here together to support you.
19 candles were lit, one for every person killed when the inland tsunami hit.
For the 35,000 people whose lives were fundamentally altered 1 year ago. Some in terrible, irreversible ways. An anguished time when our country stopped with shock and disbelief.
Many here still find it hard to believe.
How can a good God allow an evil event?
While they prayed for loved ones lost, they also looked to the future, reminded they're not alone and will never be forgotten. Even Prince William had a message for them.
The way you dealt with the terrible events last year was an inspiration. Not just to other Australians, but to people around the world. I applaud you for coming so far so quickly, and I wish you well.
Wreaths were laid and leaders did their best to encourage hope.
We are a nation that endures, a people who return and rebuild.
And there was praise.
In those terrible dark days, as disasters unfolded, we needed to believe that the human spirit was up to what was being thrown at us. And it was your example that shone like a beacon.
More than 600 people attended the morning memorial held in a park in the geographic heart of the Lockyer Valley. Fans and water were brought in to try to help people cope with the extreme heat, but it was their emotional state organisers were most worried about, with counsellors on standby should anyone need help. The words to the closing song didn't help anyone trying to hold back tears. So many have been shed here in the past 12 months, and they know many more will be.
Today, all Australians are thinking of you.
In Grantham, Lisa Rolls, 10 News.